Solar-powered irrigation is a straightforward concept, really. It means using energy from the sun to power water pumps on farms. Instead of relying on the old ways, like diesel engines or mains electricity, farmers can tap into a clean, abundant resource. This technology captures sunlight using solar panels. That sunlight is then converted into electricity. This electricity then drives the pumps that deliver water to crops or livestock. For a sun-drenched country like Australia, with its vast agricultural lands often facing dry conditions, this innovation is not just clever, it's becoming essential for resilient farming operations. It offers a sustainable path to water security. The significance of solar irrigation for modern farming cannot be overstated. Agriculture is under constant pressure. Farmers must produce more food. They must do this while dealing with rising energy costs. They also face the increasing impacts of climate change, such as unpredictable rainfall. Solar irrigation offers a powerful solution to these challenges. It helps reduce a farm's reliance on expensive, polluting fossil fuels. This in turn lowers operational costs significantly. It also provides a more reliable water supply, especially in off-grid or remote areas where connecting to the electricity grid is prohibitively expensive or simply not an option for many farming families. Looking towards the future, solar technology is only getting better. Panels are becoming more efficient. They are also becoming more affordable each year. This trend means that solar-powered irrigation is set to become even more widespread across Australian farms. We can imagine a future where vast agricultural regions are largely self-sufficient in their energy needs for irrigation. This shift supports more sustainable food production systems. It helps ensure that we can continue to feed our nation and contribute to global food security. This is vital for future generations who will depend on the land and its resources. It's a cleaner, greener approach. The relevance of solar irrigation in the Australian context is particularly strong. Our continent receives some of the highest levels of solar radiation in the world. This makes it an ideal location for deploying solar technologies on a massive scale. Our agricultural sector is a cornerstone of the national economy. It provides jobs and export income. However, it is also a significant user of water and energy. By embracing solar irrigation, Australian farmers can lead the way in sustainable agriculture. They can reduce their carbon footprint significantly. They can also enhance their resilience to drought and water scarcity, which are ongoing concerns across many parts of the country. And one of the most compelling benefits of solar irrigation is the reduced reliance on fossil fuels. Many farms currently depend on diesel-powered pumps. These pumps are noisy. They burn expensive fuel. Crucially, they also release greenhouse gases and other pollutants into the atmosphere. This contributes to climate change, a problem that directly impacts farming itself through more extreme weather events. Solar power, in stark contrast, is a clean energy source. Once the panels are installed, they generate electricity without any emissions. Every farm that makes the switch to solar irrigation is taking a positive step towards a cleaner environment and helping to mitigate the broader climate crisis that we all face. The economic advantages for farmers are equally significant. The upfront cost of a solar irrigation system can seem substantial. However, the long-term savings are very attractive. Sunlight, the fuel source, is completely free. This means that ongoing energy expenses for irrigation can be drastically reduced or even eliminated. Maintenance costs for solar systems are also typically much lower than for diesel engines, which require regular servicing and part replacements. Over the lifespan of the system, these savings can substantially improve a farm's profitability and financial stability. This makes the initial investment a very sound economic decision for any forward-thinking agricultural enterprise looking to manage its overheads more effectively. The primary components of a solar irrigation system are relatively simple. Solar panels are, of course, the most visible part. These panels are made up of many photovoltaic cells. These cells are responsible for capturing sunlight. They then convert this solar energy directly into direct current electricity. Modern solar panels are robust. They are designed to withstand harsh weather conditions, which is important for Australian farms. They are also becoming increasingly efficient, meaning they can produce more electricity from a smaller surface area. These panels are the true workhorses of the system, quietly generating clean power day after day, year after year for the farm. Beyond the panels, battery storage and specialized irrigation pumps are key. While some systems pump water directly when the sun shines, many benefit from battery storage. Batteries store surplus electricity generated during peak sunlight hours. This stored energy can then be used to power the pumps during cloudy periods, early in the morning or even at night if required. This ensures a more consistent and reliable water supply for crops. The irrigation pumps themselves are often specifically designed for solar applications. They are engineered to operate efficiently with the variable power output that solar panels can sometimes provide, especially on days with intermittent cloud cover, ensuring water flows when needed. The first step in installing a solar irrigation system is careful site selection for the solar panels. This is a critical decision that will directly impact the system's performance and efficiency. The chosen location must receive maximum direct sunlight throughout the day, year-round. It's important to avoid any areas that might be shaded by trees, sheds, or other farm buildings, especially during winter when the sun is lower in the sky. The ground should also be firm and stable enough to support the mounting structures for the panels. Additionally, consider the proximity to your water source, like a bore or dam, and the fields that require irrigation to minimize energy losses in piping and wiring. Once the ideal site is selected, the next phase is the system connection. This involves securely mounting the solar panels on frames, which can be fixed or sometimes tracking mounts that follow the sun. Then the electrical wiring begins. The panels are connected to a solar charge controller. This device regulates the power going to the irrigation pump or to the batteries if they are part of the system. The pump is then connected to the controller or batteries. All electrical connections must be made correctly and safely, following all relevant standards and codes. Due to the electrical work involved, many farmers wisely choose to hire qualified solar installers or electricians for this part to ensure safety and optimal setup. After all components are installed and connected, initial testing is absolutely essential. This isn't a step to be rushed or overlooked. The system should be run and its performance carefully checked. Does the pump start and operate smoothly? Is water being delivered to the designated areas at the expected flow rate and pressure? It's also important to monitor the output from the solar panels. Check that the batteries, if installed, are charging correctly. Conducting these thorough initial tests helps to identify and rectify any potential problems right at the start, ensuring the system operates as designed from day one and preventing future headaches or inefficiencies down the track for the farmer. To truly maximize the efficiency of your solar irrigation system, consider integrating smart technology. Modern smart irrigation controllers can make a huge difference. These devices can automate and optimize water delivery based on real-time data. For instance, they can adjust pumping schedules according to current weather conditions, forecasts, or even data from soil moisture sensors placed in the paddock. This intelligent control prevents overwatering, which not only conserves precious water, but also saves energy by ensuring the pump only runs when necessary. Many smart systems also offer remote monitoring and control capabilities via smartphone apps, giving farmers greater flexibility and oversight over their irrigation operations, even when they are not physically present on site. Regular maintenance is key to ensuring your solar irrigation system performs at its peak for many years. Thankfully, these systems generally require less upkeep than traditional pumps. However, some simple tasks are important. Solar panels should be kept clean. Dust, bird droppings, or pollen can accumulate and reduce their efficiency in converting sunlight to electricity. A simple wash with water is often sufficient. Periodically check all wiring and connections for any signs of damage, corrosion, or looseness. Ensure the water intake for the pump is clear of any debris like leaves or silt that could cause blockages. Following the manufacturer's specific maintenance recommendations for the pump and other components will also help to extend the system's operational life. Solar-powered irrigation inherently encourages increased water efficiency on the farm. Because the energy to pump water is most abundant when the sun is shining brightly, irrigation often aligns naturally with periods of high plant water demand. To further enhance this, farmers should pair their solar systems with water-efficient irrigation methods. Techniques like drip irrigation or micro-sprinklers deliver water directly to the plant roots with minimal loss to evaporation or runoff. This is far more efficient than older methods like flood irrigation. Combining smart solar pumping with precise water application methods means that every precious drop of water powered by free sunshine is used to its maximum potential, which is crucial in our dry Australian climate. Adopting solar irrigation is a fantastic step, but it's also part of a broader approach to sustainable farming practices. Farmers can consider other techniques that complement water and energy efficiency. For example, planting cover crops can help to improve soil health and retain moisture, reducing overall irrigation needs. Practicing conservation tillage minimizes soil disturbance, which also helps with water retention and reduces erosion. Implementing integrated pest management strategies can lower the reliance on chemical inputs, further benefiting the environment. Sustainable farming is about creating a resilient and productive agricultural system that works in harmony with nature, protecting the land and its resources for the long term, ensuring its viability for generations of farmers. The message is clear. It's time for Australian farmers to seriously consider harnessing the power of the sun for their irrigation needs. The environmental and economic benefits are compelling and well proven. We urge you to explore the options available. Talk to reputable suppliers, consult with agricultural advisors, and connect with other farmers who have already made the switch to solar. You might also find that government rebates or financial incentives are available to help with the initial investment costs. By adopting solar irrigation technology, you are not only improving the efficiency and sustainability of your own farm operation, but also contributing to a more resilient agricultural sector for our nation and a healthier planet for everyone. Let's embrace this bright technology.